What's going on, guys? This is Kosty coming to you with sharp trading plays only on PickDawgz. We're right here. We're right at the start of a rat race in baseball. I can't be any more excited. It's the sport I watch the least, and it's the sport I bet the most. And it's due to the value of dog pricing. What you want to do in a baseball season is find the dog that's going to end up being a really good playoff team. There's teams like that every year. It was the Baltimore Orioles last year, where in the first couple months of the season, you're able to get a lot of dog value on the Orioles before the odds makers adjusted on the Orioles, and then they were favorites, even though they still won a lot of games. You weren't getting that complimentary dog pricing on them the remainder of the year. So the goal is to find that team. And how do you do that? It's not that easy. Unless you're following spring training, you're seeing how these teams are playing, because it's not like the preseason in the NFL where teams rest their players. It's not like NBA where the teams have rest management in the early part of the season, in the preseason in the NBA. In baseball, they're playing. They're pitching. Yes, some of the pitchers have the ability to not play the full 6 to 7 innings like they're used to doing. But overall, you're getting a really good foundation set for the teams that you're going to see in the regular season that start Thursday. So with baseball, we predominantly, 99.9% of the time, we take underdogs, because you can't really make money betting favorites in baseball. It's almost like betting on Tom Brady and him not playing the fourth quarter. Would you play Tom Brady knowing that he's not going to be in the fourth quarter? Of course not. It's the same thing with baseball. If you're going to be a guy that's obsessed with the starting pitcher, bet the first 5. If you're somebody that's looking to make money in baseball, stay away from favorites, find the dogs. It's spot play. They play usually a 3 or 4 game series, so you could find value in how the teams perform off a loss or off a win, and obviously how the rotation and what the relievers are available for the day. A lot of money to be made on the dog side. It's a 7-month season from end of March all the way to October. It's a great opportunity for me and my clients to always build your accounts for football and start your bankroll in football that much higher. So if you're somebody that's trying to not really care about the shape of the ball, treat baseball like a business. It's not exciting for most. I know some people are obsessed with baseball and it's exciting for them. For me, don't care. Don't watch any games. It's all systems. I do the homework, get information from my syndicate groups, and you guys get the benefit of our work. So if you're somebody that has at least a $500 bankroll, per game bet size, $500 bet size or more, shoot me a text, 775-636-7674. We do take on clients for less than $1,000 a game, because it's a 164 game season. It's basically like college basketball and college football 7 days a week. So it's unlike any other sport, and it's really an opportunity where you can maximize and make a lot of money. If you're somebody that starts your bankroll with at least $100,000 in the beginning of baseball season, you should be able to 10x it through the entire year if you follow the right strategy that we provide to you. So if you're in it and you want more information, shoot me a text. Say it's for sharp trading plays, 775-636-7674. Now to the complimentary selection. We're in the NIT. UNLV is heading over to Seton Hall for a matchup. These matchups are still home and away. It's not going to get to a neutral site like Madison Square Garden until the later rounds, so you're still getting a home and away matchup. And man, they haven't played ever. These teams have never played against each other. I already got one of these plays for my groups, and I'll just give you the breakdown and why they came to this conclusion. Seton Hall at home has had a very good run this year. Seton Hall at home has a record of 16-3 in the Big East. That says a lot, because as you see in the Big East, teams are still in potential not only to get to the Final Four, but one of the teams in the Big East, UConn, is potentially going to be the next national champion and the first back-to-back since Florida back in the mid-2000s. The last time they had a bad loss was at home back in December, where they lost by 7 to Rutgers, and they were laying 3.5. So they weren't a huge favorite at home, but they still lost outright. Then the next big loss they had, which I wouldn't even call it a big loss, they lost to Creighton, who's in the Sweet 16 and has a chance to make it to the Final Four. They lost in overtime by 3 points at home. They lost to Providence, which we saw that Providence was pretty decent all year. But they beat UConn by 15 at home back on December 20th. So this team is a very good home team. They sucked on the road this year. I did not bet them at all on the road. I don't think I bet them once this year on the road this year. And they have the ability when you're playing at home, and you saw what they did against North Texas, who was the defending NIT champion. They played a hell of a game, and this is where they shine on their home court. So take the Seton Hall Pirates, laying the 3.5. Right now I'm seeing you could even find 4s. If it's the worst case, that you could get a 4, because I bet it early at 3.5. If you can get 4s out there, grab them. I could see this line ballooning at game time, and enjoy it. Another one. I had another solid performance for my clients last night, so this should be another easy winner for all the fans out there. So, but if you're interested in joining Sharp Trading Plays, shoot me a text, 775-636-7674. Have a good day.